What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and check it out. We have the Green Lantern, John Stewart and Hal Jordan, and big news out of the DC Cinematic Universe this week. We're going to get into maybe The Rock as Black Adam later, but the big news for me is the confirmation that the next Green Lanterns movie is going to be called the Green Lantern Corps. And it is going to be some of a space cop buddy movie kind of deal. And it's said to feature this guy right here, Hal Jordan, and that guy right there, John Stewart. So two of the most popular Green Lanterns that there have been. Obviously, John Stewart was a very main figure in the Justice League animated series. And of course, Hal Jordan, I feel like, is the Green Lantern. The biggest and most popular. So it makes a lot of sense to have those two guys involved. And apparently there is a short list of actors being considered for the part of Green Lantern, and it consists of 6 actors, or I should say Hal Jordan. The big rumor for months and months and months has been Tyrese Gibson as John Stewart. So I kind of feel like at this point we're just going to assume that to be true. So Tyrese as John Stewart. Now, I would have much rathered Diggle from Arrow, but, what can you do? Anyway, Tyrese is not a bad pick. I don't mind that. So, hopefully he grows some hair, though. Because, I guess you can do bald John Stewart, but John Stewart is definitely known for having a bit of a military crew cut, flat top kind of thing going on. But it's really intriguing to see the list of actors that are on there for Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. So I'm going to start off with the 2 that I kind of want to just eliminate right off the bat, that I don't buy. And here's the thing about Hal Jordan. I want Hal Jordan, I picture him being a little taller. He's got to be funny. Whoever plays Hal Jordan has to be funny, has to be capable of humor, being funny, those types of things. So I think the guys on the list are fine, but there's one name that stands out, and there's 2 that I'm like, yeah, I can write them off right away. The 2 I want to write off right away, one of them is super surprising, and that is Tom Cruise. Yeah, sorry, Tom Cruise is way too old. I know he does not look 54, but keeping in mind that this movie is still another 2 years away, we can't have a near 60-year-old Tom Cruise playing Hal Jordan, maybe if we happen to do a parallax story, but I really don't feel like we're going to get to that version of Hal Jordan ever in the movies. So the other one that I kind of want to write off right away is the second oldest one on the list, and that's John McHale. No offense to John McHale, he's a funny guy. I could see him possibly doing it, but he also kind of looks a little small, and I don't picture him as being the Green Lantern. So those 2 I want to write off right away, and I want to go straight to the guy who I am keying in on, and that is Armie Hammer. I think, first of all, he's the youngest guy on their list. 2 of the others we'll talk about, Jake Gyllenhaal and Bradley Cooper. I could see it, but I don't know. I feel like they're very much Bradley Cooper and Jake Gyllenhaal at this point. So, and they're both also a little bit older. Armie Hammer is the youngest on the list, and I really feel like that is what he has going for him. He's a very big guy. I don't have his exact measurements here. But he's got it. He's 6'5". All right, he's 30 years old, and he's got that those honestly the very charming good looks that you kind of expect Hal Jordan to have. So I really feel like Armie Hammer is my pick for Green Lantern. The last person on the list is my second choice, and it's weird to say that because I thought he was actually pretty good as Green Lantern, and surprisingly, Ryan Reynolds is still up for consideration. Now, I say he's my second choice because I really just want him to focus on Deadpool. He is 40, so he's a little bit older. I don't mind that. I mean, Hal Jordan doesn't have to be young in this. They do say that they want this to kind of be like Lethal Weapon, which I think would be great for a Green Lantern movie. Mel Gibson's character was the younger one to Danny Glover in that movie, so I don't know how old is Tyrese. I don't even actually know how old Tyrese is, but he always strikes me as being a little bit younger. How old is Tyrese? So he's 2 years older than me. So he's 38. So he's not that old. I don't actually mind if they're both the same age anyway, but I would actually love to have Ryan Reynolds back. I don't think the Green Lantern movie was that terrible. Like, it wasn't great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not advocating for it being a fantastic movie. The costume was kind of meh. Like, I get that, but I feel like if there was a better costume, I think that's like one of the biggest reasons why people hate it so much, is that, if there was a better costume, it wasn't terrible. So I would actually be okay with Ryan Reynolds coming back as Green Lantern. So what do you guys think? I think we're definitely looking at Tyrese as John Stewart, which, again, no problems with that. I would definitely rather David Ramsey, who plays John Diggle in Arrow. I thought he would have been the absolute perfect John Stewart. But, alas, what do I know? But give me Tyrese and Armie Hammer. I'm totally down with that. I'd love to know what you guys think. Who are your picks? And let me know. We'll see it.